Shadow Coast, Western Ash.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice. Where it led.
Oh shit, we're naked.
We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same
here we
boy I
go.
grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so lone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Alright, dude, we can Shiva's powers.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. chance to. Until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
There we go, dude. Fucking finally. Oh, and say, I think Final Fantasy X finally got beat out. This romance scene. Good shit, dude. I mean, you know they fucked. Because, you know, they're naked. I mean, hell, Titus and Una might have too, but Kamari watched them. Good shit. Enjoyed that. Now we have new powers too. Took his ass 18 years, but he finally did it. Took Jill making all the moves, though.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
I think as we travel through Ash, we can go through like probably more like blighted land. Become one. That's what the name of the trophy is, huh? Okay. Yeah, see. Might travel through some blighted land, but maybe not. Maybe we'll just go this way. But it's a very small path, it looks like. Can't go anywhere but back to the hideout. Alright, let's go. I really want to get in the menu so I can look at the fucking Shiva powers.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Cross the Narrow. Power of Ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Shiva's essence. Tuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Shiva's feat. That's like a little cape thing. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. So it's like Phoenix Shift, but fucking better. I like that. Damn, dude, I actually might take off fucking Phoenix then. Because I could put Ignition on... Did I master Ignition? I think I did. I can put that on anything then.
We should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Do we have quests? Ooh. Something new up here. Even weirder signs. Oops, I didn't mean to zoom in on that. Oh shit. More stuff for fucking Blackthor too. Oh my god, we have so many quests. Alright, before we do that, let me look at our icon. Oh, maybe it is only going to be one more. Thought we had room for two more up here. So it would just be Odin. I feel like you probably could have gotten three if you like put them close together, but yeah. Oh well. Yeah, Ignition's maxed out. Perfect. Alright, let's see what we have here. You have Mesmerize. Launch multiple shards of ice. Oh, it's not that strong though. Upon striking lighter enemies, draw them toward Clive. Oh, so you drag them close to you. Got it. Unleash your river icicles that greatly knocks back enemies it strikes. Hold button to increase potency. Alright, it's like a Titan move. I can master this right now. Okay, Rhyme. Alright, I kind of like that. Our moves are kind of weak. We have Diamond Dust. Maybe... If I keep Ignition on... Do I want Diamond Dust right now? Which is a great stagger rate. Or should I go Ice Age? I mean, Phoenix Shift was a strong move. Maybe I'll just do Diamond Dust now. Just to unlock it. Yeah, let's do Diamond Dust. Then... Did you get anything for like mastering like one? I think there was a trophy for that, so maybe I should just unlock all of this, even though I'm not going to use it. Hold off, okay. didn't mean to back out. Alright, so Ignatian stayed on, that's nice. And then we put on Diamond Dust. Perfect. Actually, what am I doing? I gotta talk to... So let me see what quests this guy has. How many?
Clive. Quick look.
Under new management. Oh, it's gonna be our friends that will have quests for us, huh?
Always something in there.
Yep.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
Nope.
What bad news?
About Dravos. Blackthorn's old horn. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there, are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems.
Of course.
Every creature in the area's either turned, or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening now.
Alright. I know what to do there. Alright, it's probably gonna be another potency or inventory expansion. It's kind of useful because, like I said, we'll get stronger for that dragon, and then we'll be able to carry more shit. It will heal more.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story?
Canva lost.
Actually, sorry, that's not that. Maybe that guy was potency, and this guy was the inventory. I can't remember which one it was.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic, we need to find...
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Hummo.
Oh, no. We still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain.
Alright.
Only mithril engines get hotter. And you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make
This
it out
guy's
of any old
goofy.
rubbish either. We need the good stuff.
The
And I
good
hear
stuff.
You once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Sure.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to
It's
find?
the sauce.
Got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes.
Alright,
we
fallen
call them.
tech.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all what watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah.
Alright.
We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Abdon,
Damn,
which is in the
dude. 3
Empire.
places, huh?
Alright then. Wish me luck.
Will do.
Fingers and toes crossed. Okay. It's like Blackthorn's got shit we can make.
How was she? Miss?
We got quests.
And the loss. It can't be.
Their letters.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had.
Lemon tarts. Delicious.
Did you get, or... Yeah.
The blighted thing float, did it?
The way
The weight of all that shit Mid had me knock you out. I thought it'd sink to the bottom. Always with the way Mid's inventions, though, isn't it? You ain't got a do or a clue what the hell you're looking at when she hands you the designs, but they always seem to work.
Clever girl, that one.
Right boil on the R sometimes, but clever all the same.
What's that for you, dear?
Ooh, Ice Brand. Very nice.
Should last you a good while.
I still don't have this. Or this. Stained loincloth. Okay.
Anything else?
What's this sword look like? Interesting health is like very skinny. Wait, Goot's got shit to say?
Oh,
He does.
there's no one like our Nan.
She can be a bit grumpy like, but deep down she's got a heart of gold. My mom and dad worked me like a dog and still called me a witless, worthless waste of space. Assholes. Said it so much I started believing them. But then now I got wind of how they were treating me and she didn't like it one bit. Pulled out a big, fat purse full of gold and threw it at their feet.
Your lad's worth double that.
She said, and if you lot can't see it, you hand him over to someone who can. All that shining, glittering gill and Non's eye was worth more. Never been so happy in my life.
And I've never looked back.
Started working for Non right then and there, and I'll gladly stay with her till my dying day. Good shit, dude.
Be seeing ya.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Yeah, we did get new treasures here too. Or wall of memories. This one's new. Alright, the Hangman signboard. I thought we picked up something else. I guess not. Damn, we're still missing a lot of these. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the maddening crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Oh yeah. Captain Dories. Sir, I and the other curse breakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Dories refuses all others of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Cole.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, let's go talk to her.
Come back.
Oh shit, Yote's here. talk to her?
Covered in nits.
Hopefully she doesn't take too much of a backseat now that, ever since we met up with Joshua, she seems to have taken a backseat. Hopefully she doesn't stay that way.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Let's make sure there's nothing else here. Nope. All right.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Let's pick up. What? Why not? The other one's gonna send us to Martha's Rest anyways. Oh, this is way over here. Oh wait, this is that one quest we picked up. I thought we were coming here for something else, weren't we? Oh, we were. The dame. Alright, you know what? Hold on.
That'll do, girl.
Let me go talk to her real quick.
Let have us believe.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago. Those things I said before.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do?
What's up?
My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach? You have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them.
Sure, why not?
Unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Those things I said before.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
Ba, 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 ba. There's no marker on the map.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that? You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I
It's a
told you then how
fancy hat.
putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan.
Guess we're gonna
to ask them, I suppose.
go find out.
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Sabine.
Let me just do this fucking faster.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Why?
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's
Guess
trying to
not.
drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
One more person out here.
I heard the dame got an eye concert with the man.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started.
You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Guess we'll talk to them.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
There's one down here.
Those things I said before.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Alright, this guy's on the Duke's side. Wow. Is he up top or down below? Not sure. Down below.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame. but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I left everything.
As long as you remain.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing me.
Embarrassing yourself.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this. Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now.
Hey.
Protecting the people I love is
Dame's
what matters.
word
Doesn't
is
matter
law.
how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
Ta-ta. Cheerio.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
That's it. We're not gonna go talk to the guy again. You got it.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along
Oh,
with
wow.
my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Wow.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again.
Sure you will.
Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Damn, it's a long quest. A lot of talking. A lot of experience for that too. Shit. I'll take it. Level up. 42. Alright, let us go ahead. Go get this fallen material. I think that's the quest that's over there, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. This is probably the last thing I do today, because I do have to get ready for work. I gotta leave in like 30 minutes. The next time we'll do a bunch of side quests before we move on and I think head to Ash. At least we can try out some diamond dust right now. I did go the right way. Oh, I went the wrong way. Son of a bitch. What? Let's fight on our way there. Why not? I wonder if that does damage, like, because the floor gets icy, but it doesn't. There is a bit of a delay. I mean, you do it. I guess if you master it, maybe the delay goes away or lessens.
I need to deal with these ones first.
Ah, you piece of shit. Very nice. Got it.
This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Alright. Let's warp to the next area and then I'll end it. God, there's so much shit down here. Oh, there's multiple quests down here. Shit. At least we'll go to Tabor. I'll get this one first. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Finally, Clive and Jill are an item. Fucking. When they were kids, how old was he? 15. You know, she was crying. He wanted to put his arm around her and he stopped. Traveled 13 years later. They run into each other again. I guess when nothing happens there, 5 years later, so in 18 years technically, they're about to make out. Gab cock blocks. Nothing for a while. Until this moment. And then it takes Jill to do it. So respect to Jill. But finally, they're together. Can be happier. But yeah. I will see you guys next time when we do a bunch of side quests. And probably more story. But probably side quests because it's probably going to take a while to get through all these. But we'll see. Anyways. But how much did I say? I don't remember. Anyways, YouTube, like, share, subscribe, Twitch. Give me a follow. And I'll see you guys next time. Late.